This is where he gave the speech from, and he was probably 2 meters away from a cop.
Well, stolen our phone.
Why are you asking me that?
9 prisoners.
Because I would prefer if you did.
Do you mind if I film us chatting?
Yeah, Inspector 5570.
I'm filming me presently, obviously.
Okay.
I'm just asking if you can move over there.
Yeah, carry on.
Inspector, like, we're both adults. I don't
One of the other carriers.
If you have got a purpose for being over here, obviously doing.
Well, I'm a man standing on a public pavement. But you know, I know the difference between an order and a request. It's just that, you know, and also they're really close to me.
Yeah.
Like, why are you in my personal space?
I'm not in your personal space.
You did. You were like literally 8 inches from my nose. But no, I'd like to stand on this side of the road. And unless me standing here is an arrestable offence, which you could tell me.
It's not an arrestable offence. No,
Okay.
if you were to create an obstruction, then it would.
Okay, well, you know, I understand, unfortunately, the police have a monopoly on physical force, so of course I'm not going to attempt anything physical, but I will use my mind and my knowledge of the law to the best of my ability to, like, carry on doing legal, lawful stuff, which standing on the pavement.
Do that then, okay.
All right, anyway, thank you for the request. I know you guys probably joined the force to, you know, save the world from bad guys, from murderers, from burglars, from people who assault people, from those who kill people. And here you are. How many of you are there? There's probably, I can see with my eyes, about 12 of you, including inside the building, doing the most disgusting act of political policing I've ever seen, and I think most people here have ever seen. It's not fair just to say, oh, William Hague, our Foreign Secretary, says he needs to be arrested at all costs. It's not fair to say I am only following orders from those higher on up in the police force. You know the excuse, only following orders, didn't do too well for other black uniformed fascists in the past. Following orders is never a moral excuse for doing that which is against humanity, against public opinion, and against the life of one innocent man in there. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. And the Swedish authorities have been invited time and again to come and interview him here. He can be interviewed in a police station in Britain. He can be interviewed in the Ecuadorian embassy. The next option, if Sweden were to guarantee he will not be extradited to America, he will go to Sweden with his head held high. These guarantees are not in place. We do not trust you. We do not trust your controllers. We do not trust the American establishment. And I ask you, how do you even trust your own brain as you go home at night and give your children a kiss goodnight? You lie next to your wives and your husbands. Yeah, just following orders. That's all I did today. Arrest the guy at all costs, even if that cost is the continuing torture of Bradley Manning, the potential future torture of Julian Assange in solitary confinement for 30 years, 50 years to life in America for exposing the mass murder of children and civilians on scales unprecedented in modern warfare. Drone attacks, invasions of country for resources, the use of Islamic extremists to spread insurrection in Syria, Libya, Iran. Who are you working for, police? Who are you working for? You are no longer working for the public, you are no longer working for the great British population, and you are no longer policing by consent. How do you sleep at night? How do you wear a black uniform all day and then go home proud? Yep, I am a political police person now. I'm a political policewoman. I'm a political policeman. It's what you are. Yeah. Oh, it's the law. We need to extradite them. Well, sometimes in the real world, you have to be a human being before following the effing book. I'm not here to say what's rape and what's not rape. But one thing I can say is that there are people in uniform raping public opinion, raping any hope of justice and freedom. And you know what? You guys do it willingly. You guys do it gladly for your $35,000 a year and a good pension. You know what? I don't believe in social class. I don't believe in working class or sorry. Forgive me for swearing. Don't arrest me. Don't arrest me. Don't arrest me. It's not as bad as what you're doing. I don't believe in upper class. But what you guys are traitors to other people earning the same amount of money as you. You're traitors to freedom.
Your paper, what's on your paper?
And you're traitors.
Normal post for the stamp.
Anyway, you're traitors, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, I know this goes in one ear and out the other. You've had your common purpose training, how to deal with psychological tactics by dangerous bearded protesters. So I'd just like to say thank you for ignoring and forgetting this message. It's one jackboot forward, left, right, raise that hand. Hail Cameron, hail Haig, hail Obama. These are your new overlords in the Fourth Reich. And hey, you know, in Germany, the police don't dare to wear a black uniform because it has very dangerous historical significance. The black shirts, the fascists, those who obey orders to the ends of the earth. Anyway, my name is Charlie Beach. I'm from the Love Police. I've been in your cells many times. One conviction, Section 5, public order, very serious, very serious. So on behalf of any crazy person who might happen to agree with what I'm saying, it's a big F you, officer. It's a very big F you, officer. To the crown you wear on your forehead, to the black shirt you wear, and to the fact that you're only following orders. We know for 1 second if you guys just stood aside for 5 minutes, he could get to a helicopter and have his freedom in Ecuador. But no, at all costs, we saw your clipboard. At all costs, police operation costing $1 million a day. Thank you, taxpayers. But again, I'm sure each of you individually are a human being, but you stop being a human being when you wear the Queen's crown on your forehead and you try and use the old excuse. Didn't work at the Nuremberg trials. I'm only following the orders. That's all I have to say. Enjoy your shift.